Sanbonani Commander Amashe, Asante Kokutanza Kinseso. Okay, I see you, I'm commander, but the sad thing I want to say about the ground forces of the Mkhonto Wesizwe political party, I see you in ICU. Angazi ukuthi I'm tolerator or maybe I'm tolerator. Let me say it slower. I see you in ICU because your hearts are going to be broken. If you think for 1 second that the winning faction of Mkhonto Wesizwe is going to reverse their decision of taking Floyd out of the Secretary General's office and listen to you, the ground forces, well then I see you in ICU. That's what I'm going to tell you. They will never admit that they are factionally, surgically removing people from positions because they don't favor Abu Tutu, Abu Nklamulo, Abu Mary, Abu Tabiso, and all the other people that are running this political party. Now, this is the time where I come in and tell you guys, politics is a distraction. It is a tool that is being used by our colonizers to make us think that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is no light solution that can come truly through politics that can change our country. But hey, Ututu says this thing is not destabilized. There's no destabilization there. Everything is flowing. They are crawling. They are soon going to be walking and running to the Union building. Let's talk about that, Paseta, and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kahi Sotlongwane. What's in Jiva Sono? And we back at it again with another one. And la. Okay, let me start with Paseta. June 16 we'll be having a live. I'm not sure it's going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on our TikTok, on our YouTube channel. But we're going to be having a live. I'm going to be dropping the information about that. But here's the poster. The poster says that they must sow, we are building. They must, we are building. What a powerful statement to say the generation of June 16 that marched into the streets, they must so that we can build. Powerful message, ladies and gentlemen, that Paseta is sending out to you. Don't forget to go and follow Paseta on YouTube or Paseta School or Paseta Pan-African School. You're going to find us on YouTube. Follow that channel for Paseta content, people, because we are going to try to separate Paseta from King Said So, according to the marketing team. Now, I'm telling you, Paseta is saying, help us build this school because they must, our generational call is to build. They must, we build. If they cannot march, then we also march. Then it will mean that their march was in vain. So we're asking you to assist us to buy pallets of bricks. It's only 1,500 rand. If you know properly how much a pallet of bricks is, then you understand that this is a very discounted price that we are getting. 1,500 rand, and we call it the Mike Khadebe campaign. One pallet of bricks, 1,500 rand. You send it to the bank account on the screen, and then you make sure that your reference is your name and surname, and send it to our WhatsApp number. We will be able to send you a certificate of gratitude. If you can't, maybe take 1,500 rand is a little bit stiff. We're asking just for any contribution from 50 rand to whatever amount that you can monthly that you can donate to the Pan-African School of Economics. Why? Because we are trying to build the school of all schools. We are building a school in Africa and an Africanized school that makes sure that the curriculum speaks to the needs of the black child. Remember, they must so that we can build. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Mkhonto Wesizwe ngiyanibona shem. I see what you are trying to do. I see what the ground forces is trying to do by posting this flyer that is saying that the ground forces is speaking. It is, listen, you're going to learn the hard way. Ask the ANC voters how many times they have cried to the ANC. Till today, the ANC does not listen to them. Ask the ANC. The politicians simply don't listen to the ground forces. I can go to almost all the political parties. How many people from the EFF can explain why Dr. Ndlozi was charged without an opportunity to represent himself, and eventually started reading the room and say, I'm not wanted here? How many people were unhappy? And did the EFF listen to them? Now you are in a stage where the MK is going to show you guys the same thing. You think our Mary Paddy would allow Floyd to come back? Are you guys serious? Are you guys serious in any stretch of imagination? You think that the ground force, you think these people care about you guys? You think they actually care to a point where they will say, let us reverse? You think they will recall that press conference just because you guys are saying you're going to boycott Mkhonto we Sizwe sanctioned event? You think they care about you guys? Nyabuza, you think they actually care? You think you carry any form of power? They don't listen to us. They never do. And they never will. Once they are in that position of power, of making decisions, they forget who voted for them to be there. Who to say, no, this thing is not destabilized, everything is fine. Ututu. She's happy about the decision. Listen to this.
I can say that there's no destabilization. We're a growing party and we're going to encounter many issues. We started crawling, now we're going to walk, soon we'll be sprinting to union buildings. Once again, there is no instability. We're very, very stable. We do things that make sense to our party. It doesn't matter what it looks like from the outside. For us, it makes.
There we go. There we go. She says they are a growing party. They are a growing party. We are going to go through many issues. That's what she's saying. And says we were crawling, now we are walking, and we're gonna run in the union building. Kanjan, run in the union building with voted by who? Your voters are not happy. He says we do things that make sense to us, and our party. It does not matter. Listen, it does not matter what it looks like to the people outside. That's what Ututu is saying. Now, with that statement, she's not a seasonal politician. She will never allow herself to be embarrassed and see them. Guys, there's no MK political party that is going to reverse this decision. Kotlwani, I know you love Floyd. And it's not about loving Floyd. I know people love justice. There are so many people, and I'm so happy seeing all of these videos of the Zulu clan. People are coming and say, listen, I'm Zulu, I'm from KwaZulu, but Lentonians Floyd is wrong. I'm so happy to see that. It gives me hope for Pan-Africanism. For me, those are the spirits of Pan-Africanism that we were speaking about in this channel. I'm so happy when I hear things like that. You understand what I'm saying? It brings joy to me that even the ANC people are saying, but what is happening there is unfair. Even the EFF people are saying, but what is happening there is unfair. Now, the Mkhonto we Sizwe political party ground forces has released a message to the leadership of Mkhonto we Sizwe and said that now they are serious now. This is the flyer that they have released that is making rounds in the public. It says, Mkhonto we Sizwe ground forces statement of resistance. That's what they are saying. There is a resistance. They think actually that will listen to them. The quality of this chess player master that we are talking about is going to be tested. The ground forces is saying, we, the Mkhonto we Sizwe ground forces, stand united in defense of justice and the integrity of our revolutionary movement. We reject the ongoing injustice directed at the office of the Secretary and command all acts of factionalism that threaten the unity of our struggle. Number one, they've got conditions. They say, number one, we firmly reject the flimsy and politically motivated charges brought against Floyd Shivambu. Woo! Hela. Hey, this phone. The handling of the Malawi visit is a clear display of factional bias and must, I'm guessing it's supposed to say, and must be exposed for what it is, an attack on principled leadership. Number two, we call for all loyal MK members across the country, people, to boycott all the MK sanctioned events that fall to that fail to reflect the will and voice of the grassroots. Number three, which was not necessary to put in. You are fighting factionalism and you are introducing factionalism with your number three. Number three says, we demand that the High Command, the National High Command, the NHC, formally charge and sanction Duduzane Zuma. Duduzile Zuma, whose actions continue to undermine the collective discipline of our movement. The revolution was not born in the boardroom, Nkosiyam. It was built in the trenches. Amandla, power to the ground forces. Now, if you want to raise the Floyd issue without talking about someone else. Use your mind. Be genuine about the Floyd issue. Mention other people without mentioning their name. In number three, you could have said, we demand that the High Command be consistent in applying disciplinary hearing equally to all members. Don't mention Ututu. Come this side, sukunika advice mahala ukuthi khona ukubhadala engqondweni ube right. Don't mention Ututu. Whoever wrote this poor written thing, you are also new in politics and you are emotional. In politics, we don't get emotional. On King Said So, we don't get emotional. Unless we are taller now, or maybe when we are taller later. It's wrong to mention Dudu's name. We know who the problem is. We know what is going on in the MK political party. But be strategic. Let your call be genuine. The call is to say what is happening to Floyd is not, we are against it. Boycott the sanctioned events, whatever, good. Don't mention other people's names. Because once you mention the names, now they are looking for the person who compiled this. I know maybe someone there in the corner of the MK who loves the MK with their all heart and they've got nothing to lose. I saw some videos, people are saying, listen, MK does not put food on my table. I was not brought in the MK via the womb. It's not a family matter for me, but I love the MK and that is why I follow the MK. Those type of people have got nothing to lose. And MK must be careful with those people because those people, especially in KwaZulu-Natal, that are looking for the alternative. Don't force these people back in the hands of the ANC. MK leaders, don't force your voters back into the hands of the IFP. Don't force your voters back in the hands of the economic freedom fighters. Because they will run even there. And some of them will even go and vote for DA. Laba bahlala emasabapini. Hey, okay, let me not say that. Let me not say that. I almost said something. So, MK people, I see you in ICU because your blood pressure is going to go up. You're gonna get heart attacks, thinking that faction does not care about building the party. It cares about displaying power. The faction Abu Mary Party, Abu Tutu. They are there to display power. For me, it makes me lose respect for Uba Msholusi. For me, it makes me lose respect. You can go and bring whoever that you want to bring. You will not find a better Secretary General for the MK party than Floyd. You can't. You in South Africa, there's probably one or two or something like that people who can replace Floyd and equal him with work. Yeah. Who are we gonna name? Honestly, in South Africa, who are you gonna bring? Ace Mahashula? Who are you gonna bring? Or you gonna bring this guy who has said and said, I told Zuma, I told Zuma that I will never work with no Floyd. Let's not mention names. Let's not mention names. Your heart is going to be broken Mkhonto Wesizwe political party. The test for the MK political party is this one. If they can pass this one, he says there's no instability in the MK political party. If the MK can survive this one, because let me tell you, if Floyd does not get what Floyd wants in the next 2 to 4 months, Floyd will resign from the MK political party. Floyd, in his heart, will say, I'm not going to participate in the local elections next year and make this party win. I'm not going to participate. Why would he participate? Because what Zuma must do now is promise Floyd a position. Which position? Which position are you going to promise? There is only one other position you can promise, and that is deputy president. Unless you are tolerate or later. There is no other position you can promise. You can't make Floyd a chief whip and make him happy. That will not make him happy. Floyd is you can't sign Cristiano Ronaldo and bench him. You can't. And when he's in the field, he wants the captain belt. I want to slow Zongtola later. So that is what is happening. Now, the resignation, he's been pushed to resignation. And the others are happy. That's when they hear us say these things, they are very happy. That faction, they are very happy. Because remember, they can't take their words back. If you openly say, oh, Floyd is going, don't care where Floyd is going, Floyd is going to go. If you openly say that on camera, unprovoked, it's like when Umeri was saying that, it was not like she was being pushed or forced to speak about Floyd. No, she just took a phone, made a video, and said it on the video. No pressure, no nothing. What? Confidence. Confidence in her ability to influence power. This is the expelled Mary Party, by the way. And I told you when Floyd was running around in the Constitution, the Constitution has got it holds no water because of the Ubaba said clause. Once you have that clause, which is a real clause in the MK political party constitution, once you have that clause, it erases everything. It's like a but. I love you, but. We can eat, but. So there is no constitution in the MK political party. It's just a pretending thing. By a pretender in Japan. The MK political party supporters think that if they boycott, they will somehow harm the party. They won't. They won't. Nizizele nizozahambela. Kahle kamhlophe nje. Nizizele nizozahambela. There's too much pride in that camp. Bongi Nkosi Khanyile, Nati, Tlamulo, Dudu, all of those guys. I see them. I see some of them on TikTok. Abonkomo is supporting this issue. To say Floyd must go. There's nothing special about Floyd. Let him go. We'll find another person, and that Secretary General will support him. How? Nfunama Secretary General I6 in 1 year. In 1 year, Nfunama Secretary General I6. Aniko normal MK. Aniko normal. But nobody is going to cry for the MK. I've always told you, politics is just a way of distracting the African people. To make you think, oh my God, if we can win the elections, we can change the laws. If we can change the laws, we can get the land. If we can get the land, we can get the economy. Never. 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 Not in that sequence. Not in that sequence. We saw our country, in the Oval Office, we saw our country is not run by the ANC. That was the first time we saw Ngamasho saw. We knew. Ubusiswe Mkhwebane wanted to expose that with the CR7 bank statements. She wanted to expose it. They said, no, we can't afford this to be exposed. They sealed the document. Now we are in a situation where we are saying, politics cannot save us really. Governance and politics is not the same thing. African tribes were governed by their traditional leaders. Governance is something else. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, so now, in closing, let's predict the future of the Mkhonto Wesizwe political party. 2 directions to go. Listen to the ground force. This ground force we will see with the events that are coming of the MK if this ground force is bigger than the faction of Umeri Party. Because Umeri Party is the only one that has a faction that is on the ground. Ututu does not. Nkamulo Ndlela does not. All the other people on Mary Party's side, they don't. Only Mary can organize a rally and make it seem as if the MK political party a function is strong on the ground. Only she can organize artists. She bought a truck. She got everything. She can make noise. That's why she was belittling Ubusiswe Mkhwebane to say Ubusiswe Mkhwebane is speaking to 15 people. Ne? So that is what is going to happen. So now we're going to see in these 2 directions, where is the MK going to go? Are they going to listen to their voters, or are they going to ignore their voters? And which direction is that going to take the ANC? If they listen to their voters, I believe the MK political party can win more voters from other political parties if they do. But Zuma won't. Zuma will never go against his daughter. Never mind Abu Mary Party, Zuma will not go against his daughter. He won't. He will never. So now it leaves these people with the mind to say, okay, it's really a stockfell. Really, this is a tuck shop. This is a society group. Says Pumela Tinala. And these people can be the same people that voted for the ANC and abstain from the ANC and not vote. They can go and not vote for any other party. Or they can shift. Some of them can shift to other political parties. Then the ANC will slightly drop. That will mean for me and you, we might find a situation in 2029, forget 2026, in 2029, where the EFF and the MK combined are 22%. Combined are 22%. Now, when we say 22%, think of 100. Think of 100. Now, if you think of 100, now you understand how strong the DA and the ANC collusion is going to be. If the MK, we will come back to this day. We will be playing back these videos. We will be. I was at Politically Incorrect with Mashiane in December 2024, and I said the the 2029 is too far for the MK political party. There is just too many things that are going to happen. I said it 6 months ago. No. Let me play that clip, Kancane, so you guys can see it.
Lose any of them. The tough side of MK.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking how long will the clue last. That's why I'm saying 2029 is too far for this party, man.
Yes.
There's just going to be too many things that I love my party so much.
Let me not play too much of that clip. Go to Politically Incorrect with Mashiane and go and watch it so that we can help his channel to grow. Make sure you click the subscribe button when you are there. So that is what is happening. I foresee 2029 is too far for the MK political party. There's just too many events that is going to happen that is going to weaken the political party. Here it is happening in front of us. The leaders fail to listen to their voters. So slowly but surely, MK is going to get a new Secretary General, is going to get whoever and do whatever they need to do, but no one will be impressed. Because everyone will think, yeah, we've got a new Secretary General. But anytime, because it's either and it looks like they will get a Secretary General that's from the faction, it means that party, everyone else will be closed. And they are going to deal with many people. It's not only going to be Floyd. There are some other people that are going to be Abo Darling, Abo Banban, even Abo Batuban, Andile Ngetama. Many of them, Abo Penny, all of them will be dealt with. They are going to come out of the MK political party should those people get their own Secretary General. Uzotang Jelanga, you're going to come back and play this clip when Abu Penny they are taken out of parliament and all. You will come back and play this clip. You will come back, I promise you, if they don't listen to the voters. If they do listen to the voters, it's something that is going to be crazy. Like I said, get someone else in Secretary General, put Floyd as Deputy President. He does not need to be out of parliament to do that. He can be Deputy President and be in parliament and still run the ground. Other MK people will still be happy to hear that. They will still be happy. If not, taking him... Listen, you are... Floyd, number one, they are going to deploy him to parliament. He's not even on that list. For those who don't know, they must put him on that list. He's not on that list. He made it a list, by the way. That's the reason why the list is being changed. That's the reason why the list is being changed. So he's not on the list. They must now put him on the list, and they don't want to put him on the list. They want to destroy. They want Floyd out of the party, not out of Secretary General, out of the party. So we don't know what is going to happen on that end. We don't know what is going to happen. I know, MK political party. You guys have got serious problems. You've got serious. I'm not attacking the MK political party. I don't attack any political party. I'm just giving you my thoughts. And I'm here to remind you that politicians will never listen to you. They make it seem as if they are representing us, but really they are not. Tell me, when last did you hear a political party speak about land? When last? Asas. Okay, that is my thoughts. Let's see which direction is the MK political party going to take. Give me your thoughts on the comment section. Remember, Sunday, 7:30, early in the morning, I'll drop that comment session. But it ends somewhere, I think, on Thursday, because I recorded it yesterday. But you guys will be getting the comment sessions on Sunday morning, so that you guys can see. So leave your thoughts on the comment section. It's very important. And go to Paseta Pan-African School and subscribe there. And remember that we build. They must we build. That's very important to remember. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Until we meet again, don't forget to pray. But after you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace and Pan-Africanism. I salute you.